Today on this episode of Reality Gays,
Annabelle apologizes to Allison, and it definitely wasn't producer initiated.
Poodle describes the origins of perfume.
And why does this episode feel lighter? Oh, it's Meadow free. Roll it, Christina.
RG on YT, y'all.
Get down tonight, Daddy.
It's time for Reality Gays. We're here to cover another reality show. And while the video plays, just sit back and let go.
Now, you may be thinking, where'd the theme song go? We made this little switch because copyright's a bitch. We got 90 Day, Mormon Wives, Lalo, and more. And now you can watch us, you whore. You like to watch. You dirty slut. Yeah, you know.
Like it, don't ya? A little too much. Ooh, moist.
RG on YouTube, y'all.
I want to show my creamy shoulders. And maybe my nipple.
Poodle, no! Poodle, question, Miss Mary. You were someone you are someone who and I think there's
you
a
look
lot
up
of
to?
No. No. I respect you. I don't look up to you, but I do respect you.
You will respect me. I don't need you to look up to me. I just need you to respect me.
Don't say it in that gross voice, though, because it sounds like the way you talk to. Yeah. You are someone who is, and I think there's nothing wrong with this. Like, I like to wear cologne or perfume, but I don't around you because I know you are sensitive to those things, and I'm happy to do that. So as someone who is, you know, has sensitivities to that, which a lot of people do, which is normal. The amount of energy Thomas is like, I think he's right in kind of a bit of the freak out. And we are going to talk about that. But what I really want to talk about, what do you think Paula's fragrance smells like that he keeps going on about and on about and on about?
It is so synthetically grape. Or
grape.
It's grape.
It smells like a grape Kool-Aid.
Or like freesia. Like, you know the smell of freesia?
Freesia's not a real thing. I mean,
it's so sweet.
Yeah.
And it's got this kind of acridness to it too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, I guarantee you what she put on was repellent. I got to say this. We live in a time where the reason why people used to use fragrance is to cover up body odor.
Okay.
That's why they started doing this. I need you to acknowledge that. That's why we started doing it. It wasn't because
I'm going to pause you because you're about to go down a rabbit hole and I want you to. Y'all, this is Reality Gays.
I don't like to be paused.
I'm Mattie.
Go ahead and finish it so I can talk.
And that's Poodle. And we are two ridiculous homosexuals that love tearing up reality TV. This is 90 Day Fiance, Season 12, Episode 13, Part 2. Do I stay or do I go? Poodle, rant, commence.
Thank you. I will gladly take the mantle. Here's the thing. People used to stink, y'all.
Oh, boy. Did they?
Disgusting. Like that. The problem with the court of Louis XIV was not the beheadings.
No.
It was the body odor.
People smelled
No one bathed. People reeked. So people would drown themselves in these artificial perfumes so they wouldn't smell.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these days, we bathe a lot more. And we try to cover our scents with kind of colognes, blah, blah, blah. I'm fine with it. I think a little cologne is fine. I really do believe if I can smell you within 5 feet, you're wearing too much cologne.
Yes, I don't want to. I try to. I like for people. You've got to get close to me to know what I smell like.
Well, I don't know because I've smelled you when you wear cologne, and I clocked it right away. And so I think you wear too much.
I literally have sat right by you.
I think it's too much. So I I'm not here in the court of where you should wear cologne. I'm just trying to set up the context of why we started to wear it.
Yeah.
Because we smelled bad. It was repellent. It was an awful fecund smell.
But maybe that doesn't matter anymore. Now it's a whole different thing. And so the history doesn't matter.
The history always matters. Shut your mouth.
Well, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe because it's its own thing now and it's about people.
It's not its own thing.
They wear it to attract people. They wear it for sense memories. There's the pheromones. There's the
But
hormones,
all that is based on the
hormones.
fact that people stank. I'm trying just to put this out there. And the issue here is you're dealing with, in small spaces, you're dealing with people who I'm very bothered by strong smells, especially like cloying, sweet smells.
Yes.
I'm thankful that a lot of, and I think in 2026 anyway, I found that we've toned down a lot of fragrances in public places. It's just not as all the way as it used to be.
In the United States.
In the United States. Yes.
Yes.
I do not believe that Paula she made a statement saying it's been hard not to wear perfume for blah 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 the last times. Cry me a river. I mean, come on. If this is something he really has a problem with, which I totally believe he does, I also think this man, we've seen his issues with his family and how he grew up and he moved. This is someone who needs a lot of therapy. And
He does.
So I even wrote later on, go to fucking therapy. Or maybe you should be in more intensive therapy to figure out your sensitivity situations.
I think his reaction is a little much, but also because I agree with that would be hard for me. I don't feel like I'm kind of fully put together until I like just pop on a little fragrance. But
really,
yeah, it's like what I wear it every day, but just not when I'm with you because I don't want to bother you and because we have a working relationship. And that's
what
important.
is it for you? What is it?
It is just like I've showered, I've dressed, I spritz myself with fragrance. It smells like it smells. I just feel finished. Probably finished like the way someone feels like if they have to put a little mascara on before they leave the house or something like that. Or like you never leave the house if you haven't douched because you got to stay ready.
Well,
no, I'm kidding,
I think though mascara is
exactly
mascara is different than something that's going to be smelling because that bothers people.
Well, yes. But and so I would. It would be not a huge loss, but I'd be like, oh man, that sucks. I really like wearing cologne. But if it bothers the person I'm with that much in the house, then I'm not going to wear it.
I just think there's so many people these days that have problems that I'm surprised more people don't think about it. Like when you go to small enclosed spaces, like when I'm in a concert hall and I smell awful perfume, it's hard for me to enjoy the performance because I'm like choking the whole time. I've noticed it a lot less though.
Yeah, I think
in Los Angeles we don't have this issue. I don't have it a lot. I don't smell bad cologne a lot or really oppressive cologne.
I'm trying to think where. Look,
you know where I have it? The Dorothy Chandler. If I see an opera and if I have orchestra seats.
Usually you're sitting by ladies of a certain age.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to figure out to say. And you're ageist. You said it.
And I've even said loudly, oh, God, whose perfume is that?
What? You
just
say
to
things
let them,
aloud?
Just to let them know you're not on a fucking island.
Y'all, he does that every time in public.
Someone needs to tell them.
Oh, God. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just also, like with egg on my face.
Also, Thomas is a whiny bitch.
that too.
I'm going to say this. It's not what he says. It's how he says it. And how he makes himself such a victim. It's not
he does make himself a victim. That is exactly it.
You don't think about how I sound. You don't think about what it does to me. It is that victimization is what would it's not what he actually needs. It is the way he says it and the way he communicates it.
Well, it's very much, it's teetering on. I don't want to like fully like diagnose, but it is a little bit of a kind of non-traditional or, an intense response to a problem that's not that intense.
Yeah.
And so that elicits to me
PTSD response.
Yeah, I don't think it's that fully, but it does elicit. I don't think this guy ever felt like anybody gave a shit about him and validated it.
I really think that's it.
And
that's why I say go to fucking therapy.
Because we met his parents. His parents are...
No, especially the stepmom is everything was conditional.
Everything is everything is conditional, and he just wants someone to see him, to accept him. And I totally agree with you. If he calmed down about it, and if he because
change your tone.
Also part of being in a relationship is even like you just asked me. You're like, really? Like, a fragrance, you feel like you're finished. What does that give you?
Yeah.
You've got to have he needs to have a curiosity of why that is important to her to get at the root at, then maybe there's some middle ground. But the way he shuts her down, she's not going to put up with this 5 years in.
And what the issue is even more so is this man does not feel comfortable unless he can so thoroughly curate his environment that he keeps using things like, it's not a place of safety for me. It's not that those are red flags to see that someone isn't doing well. Someone is constantly in crisis and doesn't feel safe in their own lives.
He's constantly dysregulated. And
so,
because
I
think he has, by what he says, had a little bit of therapy, but it ain't working.
I think it needs to go to the next phase. I think we need to talk about some impatient shit. Because I believe he feels everything he is saying very strongly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's the way he says it. And I think it is the way that straight men resentfully voice their own opinions because they have been they're told they can't have emotions. Yeah. So when they do have them, it kind of sounds like this. Yeah. And that's kind of what everything he says sounds like this. And I'm not like, oh, poor straight man. Yo, we even got a review one time saying we were misandrists against straight men. And I've called straight men the problem for years. And I'm not saying poor straight guys, but society does not let them show emotion.
You know what? I got to say, my favorite singer, Duran Bernard, he was in an interview and he said, it's not the heterosexual men, it's the straights. There's a difference. And I was like, yes, that's what it is.
The straight men who are listening, you know whose world you're in, and that's fine.
I could say you're the heterosexual men.
You're fine. If you're listening, most likely you're fine.
You're not fine if you're coming to a live show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are under threat.
Yeah.
You are my quarry. I am hunting you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're going to smell a scent and you're going to think it's perfume, but it's just Poodle's ass juice.
That's when my pheromones start.
Yeah, he just rubs ass juice on your leg and marks you.
Ass juice? Wow. Wow. Y'all, she took Sudafed, so we're having to deal with that.
Yeah, I think the Sudafed's kicking in.
But just to be honest, I think this is a lot of tone things for him. I think if he could just change the tone. Now, it doesn't help that she is sarcastic with him and says, it must have been so hard. You're the most annoying person in the world. How did you grow up? And I think for her to resort to that makes him feel even more aggrieved because this man needs validation more than anybody I've seen in a while.
He really does.
He never got it from that bitch of a stepmom.
from his own
and
mother,
from his own father,
from his cold ass father. Yeah,
his own mother left him and never got any validation. That's what I said before. Everything was conditional upon what he did. So I'm not saying, in a lot of ways, we have to look at someone's background, because they're showing up, they're learning, they're showing us the models they learned, and you're seeing it.
I wonder if all the little people are the little things she collects, because it seems childlike. You relate that to childhood.
Yeah.
And I wonder if just having them all just trigger him of a childhood he never got to have.
But after a while, and also the other part of this is, I think they barely have problems compared to some of these others.
Can I say compared to some of those? Yes, they don't have problems. And if they don't work on their communication style and realize what
they both need to work on it. Yeah.
That this marriage will dissolve.
I totally agree with you,
because they both will get exhausted, and she's going to get exhausted and he's going to get resentful.
Yeah, and it's already happening. But what's interesting is every time they have a fight, within the next scene, they're fine.
Yeah.
And it's the same day.
Yeah. We're just going to talk about them now, right? At this point.
Let's just do it.
Yeah. Real quick,
announcements. Yeah, go ahead.
August 22nd. It's 7-year anniversary. It's a 7-year itch. Or it's Poodle, like the 7-year bitch. It's our anniversary. And on that Saturday, we will be dropping me watching a scary movie. And
we're doing it at the same time.
And yeah, we're doing it. And the Sext. So they're happening. We wanted to let you know. So yes. All right. Double Lives of Suburban Wives coming in August, as well as Love is Blind UK. Both are coming to Love is Blind UK is on the $5 tier of RG Plus. Double Lives is going to be on the $8 tier. However, Poodle, if people wanted to listen to the first episode of those seasons, where would they do it? How would they do it?
Free member of our Patreon. And that's a free member. You get our quips and our newsletter that's coming. And you get to see our first episode of all the new stuff we do.
All the new season. For free. And then if you like it, you can jump on, whether it's Patreon, Supercast,
or you can continue to steal. That's what you should think about it.
That's what you should think about it.
But I would be turned on by that. I'm like, yeah, I'm stealing.
Okay. Yeah, you would. Come at me on Cameo, not Poodle. Pep talk, birthday, whatever you want. It's on there. You can find the link in the show notes or on my social media. Any other? If we had so much to talk about for so long, it feels like we're just forgetting everything.
Love is Blind UK is. Did you mention that August 19th? I did. Okay, perfect. Yep. I wasn't listening. I was still thinking about Thomas talking like this. Whoa. I'm telling you, if he changed that tone and she changed the sarcasm. I honestly think that would be half the problems.
Look, I will say from doing couples therapy, tone is 80% of
everything.
It really is.
Like, really, I hate your fucking tone.
I don't care for yours either. Never like it. Kind of filter it out. What are you going to do? I
basically disassociate.
So they're going cake testing. And
he hasn't eaten cake in years because of the gluten, and just the way he says, "I want something that tastes delicious that I can eat without severe repercussions from eating it."
And it is that he does. This is, I think, the root to or part of the what could get tiring to her is he lives his life in fear.
Absolutely.
She does not at all. She's a fucking free spirit. She wants to enjoy life. Like, y'all, she's a very famous, like, piercer. Like, she has a whole career. Like, that's going to be hard for them, I think.
So she says, you should be a writer. You have so much emotion and feeling. It's just cake. And I went, that's where you're misguided. Yeah. Cake is a symbol to so many people. I'm not going to go into why. I think I've talked about it before at length. Why cake is special to me and why it represents something. It's never just cake. It's never just cake.
It's never just cake.
When you bite into a piece of cake, all the sense memories come with it.
Yeah. I agree.
But even she says, but I like it. I respect your feelings. And I understand she can probably kind of say that and kind of get by with it. And I like her. I just think she has a way. The thing about it is she has a way of minimizing what he's doing. And while I think he's overreacting, that's the last thing you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess who minimized him growing up?
Everyone.
Yeah, especially those parents.
Especially that stepmom.
And I'm going to say, having a lot of instability and feelings of that you might not be loved or makes you extremely anxious about curating your life exactly the way you need it. And you don't have a lot of resilience.
Yeah.
And
Resilience is a key word.
That is one of the big issues.
Yeah.
And so while he's definitely a victim of that, it is how he responds to it that are probably the issues.
Things happen to us when we're children, and when we're adults, we have to take control, because I bet you this affects his work life.
100%.
This affects every aspect.
Stop being such a bitch about it. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying you're a bitch. It's the tone. It is so much in the tone.
Well, and also as they're they're eating these cakes. There's nothing. Luckily, we didn't really get into a lot of the cakes, so that's good.
No, and I've said before, you can have. There's plenty of gluten-free vegan cakes available. You do know how to. You have to know how to do it though, because I've had some shit.
But I've had amazing cakes that are vegan.
Exactly.
That you just have to know how to do it.
There's care. There has to be care taken.
Yeah.
You can't just substitute coconut oil, y'all.
No, you need an expert on it.
It needs, go to a bakery. Yeah.
So
we got tons of them here.
But also in understanding one another, I know it's a lot for him too, but it's, her family's coming, and, he kind of says and he thinks it's weird that she's close to her family. So he doesn't have any of this, but yet he then kind of puts a little bit of because
he's actually upset that he never was close to his family.
Yeah, but yet the way he projects that is a little bit of trying to make her feel like she's freakish or weird because she's close to her family and she wants to see her family.
He'd have to admit that his growing up was weird.
Yeah. And because also culturally, I don't know. We don't know their I don't think he's doing a good job of trying to understand her familial relationship, but also what's the culture of how we support family and with weddings and things like that. Now,
that's
8 people in an apartment's a lot.
8 people in a 800 square foot apartment. That's no bueno. That would not be happening.
No.
I would be getting a hotel myself.
No obrigado.
No obrigado.
Well, what they need to do, y'all, the answer, just get an Airbnb and everybody just stay in the Airbnb.
Everyone can stay in a big Airbnb.
That's all you got to do.
Big old Airbnb.
All you got.
Totally agree. That solves everything.
Or VRBO, whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
But he would look and see what the price is for something like that, and then he'd freak out about that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so. She even says, "We'll give them our room," and he's like, "No, that's gonna be too much for me."
Oh God, this is my safe space.
I gotta say though, that triggers the fuck out of me too, because then I'm not going to sleep. And I know what he's doing. I can see his thought process, because what he's thinking is, then I'm not going to sleep. Then I'm not going to be myself. Then I'm going to lose my temper, and I'm going to yell at somebody, or I'm going to make someone feel bad. And it's just, y'all, the anxiety that this guy carries with, the thing is, he is a straight guy, so he's going to try to show you it doesn't bother him until it's someone he lets in. And he has let her in, and she is going to see 180% of everything about his crazy.
Yeah.
That is the problem. Some of you are out there and married to straight men like this. They open the door and you're like, holy God.
It's why you don't.
Spiders in there.
It's why Poodle doesn't live with people.
Absolutely not.
Not for their crazy.
Yeah, if I open up the vault, usually people run scared. If you're around long enough, I've charmed you long enough to really show you my crazy, and then you think it's just cute. and then hopefully I've fucked you into submission, so you're kind of fuck crazy all the time.
That is your way.
And then you start to forget about all the weird things I do and the other conditional things about being with me. Because you need the fucking.
You need that bussy.
Mm-hmm. The bussy.
The bussy.
I saw something on the the internet's wild.
I wonder if you saw what I saw. I keep getting these advertisements.
Someone said, I went and got my Oda bussy fucked for like the Odyssey. My Oda bussy.
I haven't seen it yet, but
I finally bought a ticket to downtown to see it all the way in downtown, and I'm in like the 5th row. Because it's, y'all, if you're in a big market and you're trying to see it the IMAX,
luck.
or the 70 millimeter, it's sold out for weeks.
Weeks.
First world problems.
Yeah.
But Christopher Nolan shut his mouth off and says that he wants it to be done in this one.
I don't love that it's 3 hours. I kind of over, like, I just went and saw a movie the other day. And it was 95 minutes long, and it was wonderful.
Some movies can be long. I'm fine with it. I don't have a problem with long movies, but
it was actually our friend's movie. It was her friend. It was our friend Lindsay. Her husband.
I haven't seen it yet. I feel bad.
It's really good, y'all. If there's it's showing in like very few markets because it's more independent with Sean Bean. But the movie The Isolate Thief, highly enjoyed it. Great movie. Our friend's
movie.
OG Sissy. It's her husband wrote it. So it's great. Great cast, great music, 95 minutes suspense. It's a thriller. Loved it.
Love it. I need to go see it.
It's at that theater in Beverly Hills. Remember?
I love that theater. I'm so close by.
Yeah, it's by the other theater we went to. Remember when we went to see Legends?
Yes, I go to that theater all the time. The floor is a little sticky.
It's a little sticky. I feel like it used to be a sex theater or something.
It has that vibe. And it's owned by this family, and their kids kind of run the concessions now. And
oh my God, there was his kids. And
yes!
he did. And did you get the guy who doesn't talk?
Yes.
Yeah, like
I go to that theater all the time because they show kind of older movies, and it's the only place you can see some things in. And it feels like the people who own it let their children run everything. And like, it feels a little child labory every time I'm there.
Did you notice too, like sometimes the screen, like I don't think the lights in the middle work as brightly as the rest of the picture.
I had to tell them one time they need to turn off the lights inside the theater. While
they keep them on during the previews and you can't see.
No. This was on during the movie.
Oh, that's
and I had to tell the 11-year-old to to turn off the lights.
And he didn't say anything, but just nodded and then did it.
I still go though, even though the sticky thing bothers me.
I love an independent
It's
theater.
kind of a rundown theater, but I love it that you can. There's kind of parking nearby, and it's literally 10 minutes from me.
If you live close to a small independent theater,
100%.
Go to that theater because those people work hard and aren't making a lot of money, and I guarantee you they all need your support.
Probably staffed by children.
Yeah.
And there's like 7 of them.
I know.
There's at least 5 children.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
But they always when I mention something, they're always like, sure. And they call me boss, which I don't love.
Except for the one who doesn't talk.
Yeah, there is a mute one. He makes a really good popcorn, though.
He does. He does. The popcorn's fantastic. Anyway, where are we?
That bitch can make a hell of a popcorn. He may not talk.
He may not talk, but the popcorn's...
That popcorn is fire. Just take off your shoes if you need to. Mm-hmm. They're stuck to the floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where were we? So she does say, if my mom picks out deodorant and starts to, he's like, I'll throw it in the trash. And again, I think a lot of this is more, I think this is heightened.
Yeah, I agree.
By the way, people have seen Paula and Thomas in the area. They're still together.
I want to hang out with them.
Me too.
I never want to.
But I would make fun of him to his face.
he wouldn't get it.
Maybe I'd come on to him.
Yeah, you would, because he's attractive. You would 100% come. And Paula would think
she'd
it's
probably
so
be
funny.
into it.
Yeah, she'd like.
She'd probably say, "I need more gay friends."
She's like, I love gays in Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
You want to go out with me with gays in Long Beach?
Long Beach.
No, I love her. She's my favorite cast member this season with the tiny stuffs.
The tiny stuff.
Anyway, y'all, again, she needs to. They need to moderate their tone with one another. I wish she even said it was hard for me growing up. A lot of the problems I have today are because of how I grew up, and they can kind of talk through that. And then she says, I wish you'd stop accusing me of not feeling bad for you. If they can figure out what bothers them about the way they talk to each other and agree to work on that, I think that'll be fine. He needs a lot more therapy, though.
He does.
He needs therapy to work through, y'all, because what we saw was the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that the fact that the parents are making this about them is awful.
It's awful. Pieces
anyway,
of shit. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pop back up to let's talk about
Paducah Nights.
Let's talk about Shea and Anabelle. You know, they're doing some Zumba, and
he's so uncoordinated. Jesus Christ.
There are 45 days. They said the wedding's about a month and a half away.
Yeah.
Then there's this whole, I don't understand the kink, but it's fine. They got hot and sweaty, and Anabelle looks at him and is like,
yummy.
Do you need a shower? And then that's a really small shower they're in.
And they start.
It did play 70s porn music. That's her kink. She loves bathing him.
What's going on in his back? Is it like vitiligo or something?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm glad he's lost weight because he just doesn't look very healthy.
Y'all, there have been shots of him now. He's lost a lot of weight and he looks so much better.
Like healthier, yes. Yeah, that's great.
He looks a lot healthier, yeah.
Because you're right. Like his skin looks. I'm not talking about he looks bad because of his weight. I'm talking about because
it looks like he's about to drink himself to death.
Yeah, his skin, like it just doesn't look good. Yeah. Anyway, they're fucking in the shower, and
yuck.
So then later on, they're cheersing. Nothing like after a good fucking making a smoothie.
After drinking, I can't even imagine. Just like glugging down a smoothie.
Why do you eat a smoothie after sex? You just had protein.
Yikes. Not all of us drink down semen like it's our last meal.
Well, not all of us have assholes that are Venus flytraps that catch every drop. Yeah, exactly. Oh, boy. And that's why our mothers won't listen to our pod right there.
So he brings up, might want to make up with Allison. We need to make things right. And she's like, she wants to control everything for you because she's a spoiled brat. And he's like, well, I agree she is. But her and Abby, they lost their mom and that took a toll. And I went, I wonder how long ago. It wasn't when they were kids. It's 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
So, y'all, Allison is what? Late 30s? Mid-30s at least?
No, I think she is younger than that, I thought.
Really?
I feel like she's late 20s. I think she had kids young.
Shea is 55. So I think she is at least 30, 34. I think Allison is at least 34.
It's hard to tell because she's got more, so she looks young.
Yeah.
But she also
No. I think her work has aged her.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. It ages her, but that you don't fully know.
It's her lips. Her lips have aged her. And the new haircut she's got going on doesn't do her any favors. That dark with the little two noodles of blonde.
No,
I don't think it works for her.
Let's see. I can't really find her age.
I think anytime you lose a parent, it's going to be hard for you. But he dealt with this because she lost her mom. He's like, well, it kind of. He even says she doesn't deal with loss and conflict well. It kind of messed her up. And it's been 8 years. And he said, my first wife had addiction and mental problems. I would say that more of the death than your wife, it's probably growing up with your first wife that made her, that's when you started spoiling her. It's not just the death of your first wife.
Yeah. Yeah, because she had addiction issues, like kind of, they kind of humming.
They humming over all of it.
And I bet you it was pretty, and also it seems like Allison, talking later on, maybe they made amends with it, but it seems like she now that her mother's passed away, has put her on a pedestal.
Yeah. I also call bullshit on all of these things where that fact that if you were more to a mother figure to her, that might help. That's not what Allison wants.
What? When he said that, I went, that's the last thing she needs to be. The last thing. She just
needs a friend.
She just needs, and again, Allison doesn't fucking care about Annabelle because she is a spoiled brat and she just wants her dad's money to take care of him because he feels guilty because their mom was a piece of shit and died. That's it. That's all.
And now the mom is a better place because she's dead.
And
the mom
doesn't care about Annabelle and having a relationship. She doesn't care about her dad's happiness. She just wants him to be.
And that was the most cynical opinion voiced today.
But tell me I'm wrong.
I think there's a lot of emotion in this family that is not brought up, that is handled by money, that is silenced by the transference of money.
I don't know what you mean by that. Can't relate to that at all. Don't know what it'd be like to be in a family like that.
Right. And that's what I think they don't talk about it. They just answer it with money. And so when your emotional pathways are replaced by what money can do for you, and so that's kind of what's happened, because money is a lot more easier answer than actually talking to someone.
Mm-hmm.
And also because to talk with someone, money doesn't require vulnerability. You just give someone money, and it's an
Chelsea Marr way.
It's the seemingly I care about you, but there's no give on your side. Mm-hmm. You have the money. Mm-hmm. Because what that money means to someone else means a different thing to you. Mm. That's the reason why giving someone money is never going to be the same to people.
Oh, that makes me miss your third husband. He was sweet until his kids fucked it up.
Gentle touch, that one.
Well, he
prune fingers.
He had that rheumatoid arthritis. He could barely touch you anyway.
I still remember his shake.
Oh,
his trimmer. Okay. The things you remember on cold nights.
The things you remember on cold nights. Let's talk about wedding dress.
Rip the covers away from him.
So they're going now. She already bought. Because Annabelle's like, I'm not spending money on a wedding dress. I bought a $200 wedding dress online.
Good for her.
Good for her.
I gotta say, it looked like it cost about $200.
Like $200, it looks very matronly.
It does, and I will say, well, she's 54 years old. I'm going to say this now. I don't think at your second wedding, I don't think you even need to wear anything that even looks like a wedding dress, especially after 50. I think you should wear something that you think looks good. It doesn't, maybe it's white, doesn't have to be, but God forbid it does not need to be lacy and look like a wedding dress.
Like I told you, my dad's second wife, Brenda, shopped at Second Wedding and it looked great.
You are 54 years old.
Yeah. Now,
if it's your first wedding, that's different. Everyone should have that first wedding dress experience. If it's your second wedding, just don't fall into the trap. Think outside the box. That's all I'm saying.
Well, nothing like talking about trauma while we're at wedding dress. It's kind of awkward because they're trying on just veils, and this woman, Rachel or whoever who works
so
at this
awkward. She's like, so we'll get a veil now. She looks over at
Rachel. Yes, that's her name.
She looks over at Alice, and she's just sitting there with a bitch face.
Rachel's also pissed off because they came in. She's like, "Oh, how can I help you today? And they're like, oh, we already have a wedding dress. We just want to spend $100 on a veil.
Well, I'm not getting any commission today.
And she's going, fuck. I was going to be on TV and everything.
I have to say, when they were talking about, they picked up Allison, she was already looking annoyed. And when she said, and Allison says, when she does talk to me, she doesn't talk to me. And when she does, she's a bitch. She mean mugs me. And I went, you have a point there, because Anabelle mean mugs like nobody else.
Nobody's business. You see everything going on in her face.
It's not resting bitch face. It's active bitch face.
It's active bitch face. This is true. This is very true.
Now, that is something that could be moderated.
I don't know. I don't mean to throw producer Christina under the bus, but I think it's a cultural thing where because Christina does not have a poker face
too. Yeah,
you know exactly.
I kind of do
what she's
too.
thinking.
I'm just kind of like looking at you. I don't need to make my face look nicer for anybody.
No.
I'm not gonna smile to make you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, Anabelle looks at you like she wants to hurt you.
Yeah,
it's rough. Yeah.
So she's pissed off that she calls her. Shea's fighting with her. He's like, oh, no, you worked this out. And she's like, well, you keep getting in the middle. So that's why I'm fighting with you.
Oh, these women are just going to be the death of me.
Death of me. And so, yes. So thank you for bringing it up. So then they get to the store, to the shop, and they're at the shop. And then it kind of, they find a veil. The second veil is much better. The sparkly one was terrible.
The sparkly one's awful.
But then they kind of had this, let's everybody talk about our, that's where she already knows about
this
the mom.
Was so producer initiated.
It was very
felt like to me.
Yeah.
I feel like they scripted something for Anabelle to say. And you notice, it felt like Anabelle didn't even want to say it.
No.
She's like, I don't want to fight anymore. I know it hurts your feelings, but we're going to be family. It's shocking. And Alice says, it was shocking to me you acted that way. You slept in my church. And then Anabelle says, I'm sorry. She says, thank you. And then now this was interesting. She does share, this is my second marriage. I want you to know something about me. When I was working abroad, I found out my husband cheated on me and he had another child with another woman. And that's why when I met your dad, he was good to me and supportive. Like she was in Dubai working as a care worker and made good money, she said, and was sending back money to this husband. He diddled around on her. And we were talking with producer Christina. So remember, there's no divorce in the Philippines.
Yeah, so she brought that up. Christina did, yeah.
She must have had to pay a lot of money to her local Catholic church for an annulment.
Yeah, annulments are hard.
It makes absolutely no sense to get an annulment for a marriage when you've already consummated that marriage and you've already done everything.
Don't get me started.
It's all a racket.
It's why my mother left the church.
All of her money?
Yeah, well, because to go
and now she doesn't believe anything.
And now she thinks she just see dirt.
Think about that change.
Yeah.
Anyway, where were we? So she says, I understand you don't have a mom, but hopefully you can accept me as a stepmom.
It is good for, but it was good for, if Allison didn't know that, I don't know how much empathy Allison wants to have, but I think Allison will Allison's playing the long game here.
Oh, yeah. Allison's actually one of the savviest children.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
we've seen a lot more.
He has three other kids. She's the only one with the trailer house right beside Dad that he pays for it.
She's playing this game well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You learn a lot from a crazy mom with addiction.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, this woman, whoever her mother was a character. I guarantee it was like something out of a Tennessee Williams play.
Probably.
Absolutely nuttier than a fucking squirrel.
I believe that.
Walks in and just completely imbalanced.
Yes.
I bet she was fun at holidays.
I was going to say, are you describing her or you?
A little of both.
Okay.
So anyway, so they're starting to get on. I think this was
very
massaged and produced. We're at that point in the season, y'all, where a lot of the goops and gags have happened. We know that some people are now just going to trudge to the altar. The one that I'm still watching is Marissa and Edward. I don't know.
That's the one we don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I think if they do get married, I will feel so unfulfilled.
Now, that said, though, unless this is totally fake or not, I don't know how Mallory and Ras are going to get. They are.
I think it's fake. I think it's fake. Although I don't know if he could be an actor this way.
That's what I was going to say. I don't feel like he could, but
yeah.
She's going horseback riding because that soothes her,
clears
soul.
her head,
and because they haven't really talked that much. He's making. It is hot watching him be a carpenter, just making things out of wood.
He is so hot.
Oh, there's something too about the smell of sawdust. Like you're just in there and you just smell it in your nose. And then you just, like there's smell of small sawdust and dick. You know what I mean? Like
they have similar notes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're just kind of like, yeah.
Woodsy. Musky.
What's up? Where are we? Sorry.
He calls his brother. And
who's cute too. They're pretty family. Oh, come on. Like you would turn that down.
Yeah. He's definitely the hottest one in his family.
He is.
He says, I feel overwhelmed, tells him about the baby situation. And he's like, why didn't she tell you sooner? And then the brother's like, maybe she doesn't love you. I do feel like I just feel like if this was such a big priority for him, I cannot believe it wasn't discussed before now. I feel like this is a manufactured issue.
The thing that it is, the thing about this, it really makes Mallory look like an awful person.
It does.
Even later when she says, if this is his empathy towards me not wanting to have a kid, I went,
yep.
That doesn't fucking matter.
Here's the thing.
Like, you brought him over here. This needed to be discussed by you way earlier.
I don't think she minds looking shitty.
I don't think she does either.
Yeah,
but if this is not fake and she did wait for this long,
I agree.
That would actually undermine trust that I have in a relationship.
I totally agree, but it doesn't match up with what we've seen so far with the storytelling. With her being so kind to his family and
understanding his culture,
and also going out of her way to make sure he feels comfortable. Yeah. So that's where I think there's a little divergence. So
this wedding venue looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's called Creekside, and it's 33 days. They haven't really talked about, and then the Garrett and Alexander, this hot ponytail guy. I've got to say, I love a Southern guy with a ponytail. It means they're a little unconventional. You could pull on it. Oh, I love, and they're like usually outdoorsy. They wear hiking sandals.
Oh, you lost me at hiking sandals.
No, it's a type of guy. It's mostly you can see it Appalachian guys.
They're straight, but they smoke pot and would let you suck their dick when they're high.
That's mostly it.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah. They don't have to be high.
Well, I think they have to let you to do it.
Not always. You'd be surprised.
I don't want to know.
Anyway, Raj is just walking around. That's fine. The thing is, he's either a fantastic actor because this guy is devastated.
Yeah.
He can't even and he says, I have a problem. My body is here, but my heart isn't. Tells her about the call with his brother. And she says, I know I should have told you earlier, but I wanted to have this conversation in person. And
that's a stupid excuse.
I agree. And he says, your prenup makes me think that you don't trust me.
Well, he said everything. I agree with him. I would question, I would go, does this person really love me?
Yeah, yeah. And she said, I did everything for you with the visa. That was all for you. And she said, that doesn't show you that I love you. And he's like, I don't know. And then he finally says, if you don't want a baby, I will cut this relationship off. And she says, I'm not going to have a baby to shut him up. He has no empathy to make me. And now she says, right now I'm not ready. He says, what am I doing? You play with me. This is very bullshit.
This is very bullshit. Seriously, no jokes.
I think they're going to get married, y'all. I don't know how this is going to be resolved. What I hope is she can convince him to say it's us. I think the problem he's having is she's saying, I don't know if I want to have kids. What it is she is. I think if she says, I'm so hurt by the way I was treated as a kid, I'm afraid. She did say that, but then it went back to, I'm not sure I want to have kids. It became not who I am, but an action I can do. Mm-hmm. It needs to be about where they're feeling emotionally instead of actions.
Yeah.
And I wish if they could talk about that way, I think they could get there.
Possibly, but also too, there's not a lot of nuance to this conversation in the way that he wants kids, she doesn't.
He also has a limited way to express himself in English. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
I think they could do with a translator.
I think so too.
I think that would help so much because he has a hard time.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I think so.
I think they're going to get together, though. I think they're going to get
better. Heart of the season. Otherwise, why are we here?
Boy, definitely not Marissa and Edward.
Going to be Debbie and Mito. Good luck. Boy, we're going to find out next week, y'all. All right, everyone. That's the show. Thank you so much for listening. Or if it's Tuesday, you're watching on YouTube's Day. Hello. Hi. Thank you for watching. Guess there's no 90 Day UK this year. Guess they, which
thankfully,
yeah, it wasn't good this year. But yes, y'all, thank you for listening or thank you for watching. Please support our sponsors that support our show. That means a lot to us and what they help us to talk about this bullshit with you and have a good time. So, but if you don't want to listen to our ads at all, you can jump to the $8 tier of RG Plus, available on patreon.com/realitygays. It's also on Supercast or what's easier than Poodle? Apple subscriptions. Mm-hmm. Just one little button, and there you go. Leave a review on Apple's podcast, or you can leave a review on Spotify. Put 5 stars and say, keep going, Queens, and we appreciate it. Also, the Facebook group, the Sissy Squad, y'all, we have fun in there, and it's going, what are we, almost up to 14,000 or something like? We got a lot of people in
like
there.
13, yeah.
Well, again, shout out to our mods who run that tight ship. We appreciate them so much, but it's a wonderful group. So if you want to join that, you can do that via Facebook. All right.
And you have to answer questions. Some people say, why don't you let me in? Scroll
down. Scroll down.
We had a lot of people who are sissies in a different way.
Yep.
Which is fine. Live your life.
Live your life.
But I don't know if the group is right for you.
That's not the group for you. No.
You can Google it.
You can Google it, yes.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We will see you either in the last resort or we'll see you next week. Until then, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes. And if your fiance wants to have 8 people in your apartment, tell them this better be an orgy.
Better be an orgy.
Not really your family.
And if it's an orgy, call us.
Exactly.